Hey guys, it's me, Yogi Sam, and Happy New Year. Today we are going to be doing a special new yoga practice, which is just focusing on the theme of newness and bringing that new energy into our poses and maybe finding something new through our practice. So if that sounds good to you, go get ready and I'll meet you on the mat. Today we are going to begin in tabletop position with our wrists right underneath our shoulders, our fingers, our hands spread wide on the mat. Feel that finger to mat connection. Press into your fingertips here. Now look at your lower half. Make sure your knees are underneath your hip points. Make sure the tops of your feet are planted firmly into the mat. We have a great base here, nice root connection to our mat. As we inhale in, we drop the belly. We lift the chest, we lift the tailbone, we look up and exhale. We squeeze everything up and in into cat pose. Inhale, reverse, come into cow pose, drop the belly. Deep breath in and exhale. We curve the spine, bringing the pelvis and the heart in towards each other as we relax the weight of the head down, stretch the neck, push everything up, even the tops of your feet into the mat, your fingertips. And inhale, reverse, drop the belly, inhale, look up, cow pose. Breathe here for a few breaths. Let's do 3 cycles of breath in this pose. Just noticing how it feels to be in this cow pose here. Feel how your joints are spaced. Embody the cow and exhale. We switch, we reverse, we bring everything up and into cat pose. Take 3 cycles of breath here, feeling yourself finding a new idea of what cow and cat can be. Maybe we find with our breath we grow taller in this position. And exhale, we bring it back down to tabletop position. Kick the right foot out, come onto those toes, seesaw back and forth, stretching the calf here, stretching the toes, the fascia of the feet. Inhale in, exhale completely. On your next inhale, we are going to plant the right palm firmly into the ground. Inhale, lift the left hand out like we're shaking someone's hand, and simultaneously kick that right heel up. We're gonna do some bird dogs. So inhale in, expand, squeeze your glute, squeeze your shoulder, engage that core. Exhale, bring that elbow and the knee in towards each other to touch. Inhale, expand, reach out, and exhale, contract, come in. Inhale, expand, kick your glutes out, feel it, and exhale, come in, everything squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, drop it down. Your wrists are hurting like mine a little bit. You can stretch them out before we switch to the other side. Maybe come back on your toes. Give yourself a little wrist stretch here. You can make circles with the wrists. You can just pull it back. Frankenstein arms. Do the opposite. Shake it out. And on your next inhale, we come back. Kick the left foot out. Seesaw on that left foot, stretching the calf. Inhale, exhale. Breathe deeply. Plant your left palm firmly into the ground, clawing into those fingertips. Inhale, lift the right arm up like we're shaking someone's hand. Kick the left leg up. We're vertical here. We're inhaling, we're stretching all the way out. Exhale, we bring everything in together to touch. Inhale, think cow pose as we stretch everything, we expand. Exhale, we come in to contract, bringing our knee to our elbow. Inhale, expand, stretch it out, kick it out. Exhale, bring that knee to the elbow. Inhale, bring it down, come back up on those toes. We're going to stretch the feet for a moment. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up and overhead. Grow taller, expand the belly. Exhale, we twist to the right. Keep your head over your heart over your pelvis here. The twist comes from our core connection. We're not pushing. We're just lightly guiding with our breath into our twist. One more breath. And exhale, come back to center. Inhale, bring your palms up and overhead. Stretch, expand, and exhale. Twist to the left. Inhale, head over heart over pelvis. If your feet are hurting, you can take a break. Come out onto the tops of your feet. And exhale. Navigate into that twist. Breathe deeply. Finding that core connection in our twist to help keep everything safe, everything detoxified. And exhale, come back to center. We're going to walk our hands out on our mat, come up on to our toes, and peel our tailbone back into downward facing dog. Pedal those feet out, stretch one leg, then the next by bending one leg and then the next. Breathe deeply, and once you feel good, find some stillness here. Just trying to embody what downward dog is, inverting the toes a little bit to get that external rotation from the quads, internal rotation of the quads, so that our inner thighs are facing the sky. Our heart is melting down towards our knees here as we're getting a great shoulder stretch by actively reaching those arms up and out of our body. We breathe deeply. We inhale and exhale completely. On your next inhale, we're going to plant the right heel down. Inhale, lift the left leg up, squeeze those glutes to kick that leg higher. Make sure our hips are stacked here, are not stacked, squared. Inhale and exhale, reel that left knee in towards our heart. Exhale. Inhale, hover it here, and exhale, step it all the way up. Inhale, we are going to come into low lunge. High lunge, but low lunge. Inhale, lift up, lift that chest all the way up to the sky. Come up on that back toe. Inhale, exhale, we're going to come into warrior two. Find your breath here in this position. Just pushing into that front foot and into the back foot evenly to find ourselves at the center. Squeezing our core, our midline, making sure our head is over our heart is over our pelvis. Our arms are expanding way beyond our physical form. Breathe deeply. Find your breath. Once you've found it, flip the front palm, reach forward, up and back into humble warrior. Peaceful warrior. And then this one's humble warrior. Yeah. Okay, we'll do peaceful warrior. And then we will go straight into humble warrior by taking that left hand, grabbing the right palm, interlacing the fingers behind our back, pulling down. Inhale, we lead with our chest as we lean forward towards our mat, flat back position here. And And we slowly, once we found our balance, just let the weight of the head go over as we stretch the shoulders here, pushing into that knife edge of the back foot, breathing deeply, exhaling completely, finding your humble warrior. Inhale, roll it back up, come back into your warrior two, cartwheel it down, plant the palms, walk the left foot out. We're gonna come into lizard variation here. Just stretching that lizard, find that feeling in your hips. And find some soft, easy movement once you've found that spot, the one that makes you go, oh, I am sore, or I'm not stretched out. Also, if we use our heel to drive that heel into the back of the room, we can feel a good stretch in our right hip flexor and our left hip, both of our hips, as we spread them apart. Imagine. You can come onto your forearms here if this is not enough, just putting your palms down. Then you can relax on your head if you can do that much too. You can lift the back leg or you can lower it. Yogi's choice. I'm gonna lower it and find some stillness here. A few more breaths, just practicing our lizard. It's tough for me, honestly. Once you're ready, walk it back up. Bring that left foot to the center of our mat. Inhale, come up on that back knee. Exhale, step it back into downwards facing dog. Pedal those feet out or find stillness and breathe for a few moments here. Breathing big belly breaths. Finding a new feeling, maybe. Maybe it's a feeling of joy, of excitement, of ambition. Cultivate that feeling within you. What is it you want in this new year? I want success, prosperity, wealth, abundance, and I am ambitious for it. I'm going to work hard for it. I am determined to achieve my dreams, and I hope you guys are too. All right, when we're ready, we're going to lower that left heel down. Inhale, lift the right knee up, squeeze the glute. Exhale as we reel that knee in towards our chest. Inhale, hover it here. Exhale, step our right foot all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, bring those arms up into a low lunge. Spread the feet. Make sure our knee is not further than our toes. Inhale, lift up, come up on that back toe. Exhale, pivot on that back foot, come into warrior two. Find your breath here. Find your posture, your position with your feet. This warrior is a little too wide for me, so I'm going to bring it in a little. You can make these modifications yourself. If you feel like, this is a little too much for me, just bring your feet in. Practice the form, which is to not bring our knee too far over our big toes, to pivot slightly on that back foot, push into that knife edge of the back foot, bend here, use our core to stabilize, and grow and find our base as we are a warrior. And we let our energy expand way beyond our physical form by bringing our arms wide. We lift our chest, coming from the stability in our core. We breathe deeply and we exhale completely. Then we transition from this pose by flipping our palm up, forward, up, and back. We come into peaceful warrior. Breathe in, exhale. We are going to interlace our fingers behind us, pull our shoulders down. Inhale in, exhale. We're going to navigate by bringing our chest forward, maybe bringing our back foot a little bit up to support us, coming flat back with the mat here, and then slowly bringing our head down and our arms overhead to come into a humble warrior. We're still putting a lot of weight into that knife edge of the back foot, so don't forget that connection. Don't put everything into your front body here. Relax the weight of your head down. And inhale, we're going to bring it all the way back up. Come back into warrior two, and then cartwheel the hands forward to widen the right foot out and come into a lizard. Whew. Breathe deeply here. We have a little out turn with our foot. Our toes can be coming off the mat here. We feel the stretch in our right hip flexor area. So like deep in here though, deep hip stretch. It's kind of hamstrings a little bit. And then we push our left foot, our left heel, we squeeze into our pelvis here to feel that front hip flexor stretch. We reach our heels towards the back of the room. We keep our back straight. If we can come onto the forearms here. Ooh, it's a little too much for me. We can lower down on that back knee if you get tired. This is a variation. You know, not everyone can be in perfect lizard all the time. We are just practicing our lizard. We're breathing deeply, exhaling completely. When you're ready, we're going to push it back up. Walk that foot back to center. Come up on the back toes and meet in downward facing dog. Good. We're going to take a nice slow walk to the top of the mat. Inhale in, slight flat back here. Exhale, bow our head. We can keep feet shoulder width apart or together. Yogi's choice. As we just breathe deeply into this forward fold, we relax the weight of the head by shaking a little bit yes, a little bit no. By having a slight bend in our knees, we can stretch that low back the way it needs to be. Feel yourself stretching, growing longer. You can bend one leg, then the next, trying to get a deep stretch in the hamstrings. I'm bringing my palms underneath my feet. This is a kind of what they call, I think, gorilla forward fold. Something like that. I forgot. You step on your feet. It's really good for the wrists. I'm going to unravel that. Inhale, we come to flat back. Bring those shoulders together, squeeze them at the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we bend down to come up. Full body stretch, arms overhead. We reach up, slight back bend. Exhale, we ascend down our midline. Bring it all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Slight back bend as we exhale, come back into Uttanasana. Plant the palms, step it back into plank. Inhale, lift forward, shift forward. Exhale, we come down, Chaturanga to up dog. Inhale, lift your chest here. Stretch that back body. And exhale, we are going to transition into a extended child's pose. We bring our knees as wide as the yoga mat, big toes to touch. When we reach our arms forward actively, trying to inch our fingers closer and closer to the top of our mat. We breathe deeply. Big, full belly breaths. Feeling our belly rise and fall on our big thighs. And while we're in child's pose, I just want us to notice. Notice how we're feeling today. Notice how the morning was for you. This morning, it was kind of hard for me to get up out of bed. Or I had a very restless morning. I was awake, but I didn't want to be. I was tossing and turning in my bed, trying to go back to sleep, but it just didn't work. It was really annoying. And then I got up and reluctantly did things until I got here on my mat. And now I feel a lot better. Noticing these things in our day really helps us become more mindful and more aware of our daily emotions and what's going on in our body, in our mind, which contributes to less stress and an overall happier outlook on life. So notice how you feel during your day. Notice the little things. That being said, inhale, lift from your nose, just peek up at your hands. And inhale, we're going to come all the way up through our arms to come to our bellies in a cobra or a sphinx pose. We're going to push into our pelvis, bring our feet together if you want. Bring our arms parallel, our elbows parallel with our forearms. Keep the neck tucked, the chin tucked here. We're squeezing into those glutes. We're squeezing into our core to keep that flat back position. We are spreading our shoulders, pushing into our fingers, our hands, our elbows. Our whole body is engaged in this pose. As we're breathing deeply, we're just going to concentrate on our breath, the way it moves us, the way it moves through us, and try and control it by lengthening the inhales and lengthening the exhales. Feel your forearms start to burn as we are active in this pose. We are clawing into the fingertips. Feel your bum squeezed, your glutes squeezed so hard that your pelvis is bulletproof. Feel that core engagement to make your spine grow a little bit taller. Feel it grow taller with your inhale in. And on the exhale, feel your abs contract in and up, supporting you through each breath. Inhale in, and finally exhale. Bring our head towards our mat. Relax everything. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to roll onto our backs. It's a very fancy yoga move. You just roll onto your back. It's pretty cool. We're going to come into Shavasana here. Bring our palms facing up. Our shoulder blades are tucked underneath us to open our hearts up. We inhale in, we exhale. I'm going to leave you for a few moments, leave my voice leave you, as we all stay quiet for a few minutes in Shavasana, focusing on our breath and how it moves through us and how it moves us. We'll start by bringing awareness back into the body by slowly blinking our eyes open, by moving our tongue in our mouth, feeling our teeth, feeling our gums, feeling the sides of our cheeks and behind our lips, by wiggling the fingers and wiggling the toes, by taking a deep breath in and a full exhale out. You are alive. You are here. You are awake. You are worthy. You are loved. You are unique. Come into a fetal position and push yourself back up into a nice easy seat. Crisscross applesauce or, something else that's easy for you. I hope you enjoyed this new yoga practice. As we embrace the theme of new, just think about new sensations that you can bring to your daily life, new things that you notice about yourself, new emotions that come up, new feelings, new pains in the body, or no pains in the body. Just notice. Bring a new notice mindset to your new year. And maybe I talked too much, but we'll finish by bringing our hands together. Maybe we rub them together a little bit. Bring a new sensation of heat to our hands. Oh, it's hot. And once it's hot, place our hands over our heart, over our chest. Inhale and exhale. Feel that warmth. Feel that love for yourself. Let's take this warmth and love for yourself into the new year. And we'll bring the hands together, finally up to the third eye. Inhale in, we rise, and we exhale as we bow and whisper, Namaste. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.